Before we start the video, if you're interested in buying my merch at Redbubble, link will be in the description below. On to the intro. Hello 1010 players, Mr. 10 Frames here. So months ago, I've talked about why Loswiggles episodes from 2021 were good, which consisted from episode 1 to 12 on how everything started perfectly in 2021, even though episode 6 and episode 12 were not good. But then I talked about why Loswiggles episodes from 21 to 26 were too much, on how the series started to have a downfall due to the repetitive songs and they barely give us new songs. Now in today's video, we're going to discuss episodes 13 to 20, and yes, I said we're, because I have a special guest with me for this video, Diana, aka Miss 10 Frames. You may remember her that she only appeared in Loswiggles songs that were played twice when she talked about I Want to Wear a Jacket, which for some reason made her explode.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that song that played again in episode 24. Can we just move on, please? Oh, by the way, hi, my name is Diana, aka Miss 10 Frames, aka the gender bend of Mr. 10 Frames.
Before we start, let's just say that both me and Diana have the same opinions for the episodes we're going to discuss. So with that being said, let's begin discussing the episodes. Episode 13. Unfortunately, this was a pretty bad start for 2022 of Loswiggles. Now, yes, I am aware that episode 13 was technically in 2021 with Cartoon Channel with episode 11 and episode 12. The thing is that it had 4 repeated songs and 1 new Wiggly animation, just like episode 12. And then this episode was uploaded on their YouTube channel in January 2022, so why even bother watching the episodes when the songs were shown in late 2021? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Episode 14. So this song had 8 songs. However, this was perfectly balanced because it had 4 repeated songs, but 4 new songs, which were Gulp Gulp, 4 Presents, Yawn Yawn Yawn, and George's Song. Honestly, this was not that bad in my opinion, as I find this pretty decent. I did like the segment where Fernando is trying to do a magic trick by pulling a bunny out of the hat.
Alright, I'm editing this video and I just made the biggest mistake ever. So, I accidentally wrote Fernando trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, but fails. I accidentally put it in the script. That did not happen in episode 14, but rather in episode 19. What happened was that Fernando was trying to do a magic trick from some kind of box, I'm assuming, like just some kind of magic box, but Zoe keeps interrupting Fernando. That only happened in episode 14. I'm so stupid. So, technically, I'm the first one to point it out, so, in your face. Okay, back to the video.
But somewhat fails. And Mr. 10 Frames has mentioned this segment in the top 5 best Fernando moments and in the top 5 best Wiggle House moments.
Episode 15. I really love this episode a lot. This episode had 5 songs, but get this. It had 3 new songs and 2 repeated songs. The 3 new songs were Hoop-de-Doo, I Want to Wear a Jacket, and Let's Go, We're Riding in the Big Red Car. It's about damn time that Loswiggles would do a song from It's a Wiggly Wiggly World. I also liked the segment where Zoe loses her drums, and I even liked how Fernando Sr. portrayed as Guillermo Clara, giving Zoe her drums back. And I think I mentioned this segment before in the top 5 best Zoe moments, ranking every Loswiggles episodes, and in the top 5 best Wiggle House segments. I'm still glad that Loswiggles did another song from Hoop-de-Doo, It's a Wiggly Party, and another song from Here Comes the Big Red Car. Not Big Red Car, because I don't think this song was sang by the Australian Wiggles yet before.
Episode 16. I find this episode not really good in my opinion. I mean, the Sail Around the World segment was okay, I guess. Sure, there were 3 new songs, but 4 repeated songs still sounds too much. And I'm also not really a fan of the song I Am a Dancer.
Episode 17. This episode was pretty bad. A lot of repeat songs and only 1 new song, which was Mop Mop, but at least it's a song from Sailing Around the World. At least the segment was somewhat enjoyable, but I guess throughout the episode was just really bad, so there's nothing much else to say.
Episode 18. Alright, this is what I heard from Mr. 10 Frames himself, that this is his #1 favorite Loswiggles episode of all time. Apparently, it's because this episode features his favorite song from It's a Wiggly Wiggly World. Hey, 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 we're all pirate dancing. He loves this song so much. He has previously mentioned this song in the top 5 best Fernando moments, ranking every Los Wiggles episodes, top 10 best Los Wiggles songs, top 5 best sailing around the world segments, the one-time played Los Wiggles songs, and in the top 6 best songs from It's a Wiggly Wiggly World. At least there's another new song, and it's a wiggly animation. Henry's Underwater Big Band, and thankfully it's a song from Wake Up Jeff, or It's Time to Wake Up Jeff. And it sucks that this was the last episode to feature I Can Do So Many Things. You know, the song where Zoe sings? Honestly, I don't blame Mr. 10 Frames. I really love It's a Wiggly Wiggly World from my childhood. I can't believe Hey 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 We're All Pirate Dancing was featured in this episode.
Episode 19. I know many of you guys don't like this episode because it's really boring and it only has one new song. But to me, I actually like this episode because of Play Your Guitar with Francisco. I've been dying to hear this song since Los Wiggles started back in June 2021, as if it was a rumor. But let's take a look at this episode before Play Your Guitar with Francisco was played. So, this was the only odd number episode to feature the Sailing Around the World segment, where I'm assuming it's about Captain Feathersword taking a nap. But at least it has the Wiggle House segment where Fernando is trying to do a magic trick by pulling a bunny out of the hat, but somewhat fails. Basically, it's just the same thing from episode 14. And before we get to episode 20, let me point out that I talked about Play Your Guitar with Francisco in the top 5 best Francisco moments and in the one-time played Los Wiggles songs. And I think ranking every Los Wiggles episodes, I don't remember.
Episode 20. This was a really great episode. This episode features another song from Toot Toot and another song from Big Red Car, or Here Comes the Big Red Car. Go Captain Feathersword Ahoy and do the flap. The Sailing Around the World segment made this episode enjoyable, where it's about Captain Feathersword and his pirate crew playing soccer, or in this case, football if you don't live in America. Not only that, but this segment features Los Wiggles and the other Wiggly friends. Overall, I really liked this episode, even though it had 4 repeated songs, but at least they gave us 2 new songs, which is not bad.
And that concludes discussing Los Wiggles episodes 13 to 20. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you, Diana, for helping me with this video.
No problem, Mr. 10 Frames.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let me know in the comments below on what are your thoughts on episodes 13 to 20. So with that being said, peace out, everyone.